Coming up, Ipswich City Council under scrutiny for its new media policy, with the Queensland Government wanting a please explain. The air tattoo comes to Amberley, population growth slows, and go off-grid at Hardings Paddock. It's Friday, May 6, 2022, and I'm Alan Roebuck. Welcome to Ipswich Today, which acknowledges the traditional custodians of the land on which it is produced and pays respects to elders past, present and emerging. This podcast is supported by Kinetics, people-powered web hosting trusted by Australian businesses since 1999. Since the new council was elected in March 2020, the State Department responsible for overseeing that local governments are sustainable, capable and accountable has required Ipswich City Council to provide a series of quarterly performance reports to the Director-General. These reports cover areas such as progress of the People and Culture Strategic Plan developed during interim administration, implementation of any outstanding issues from Administrator Greg Chimello's Final Vision 2020, results from council staff surveys and any actions being implemented to address issues of concern, any significant changes to governance policies and processes and the rationale for such changes, any significant issues relating to senior staff changes, and any issues which may identify corruption risks. The Director-General wrote to Mayor Harding in April questioning why the new media policy moved away from Council's previous statements regarding its commitments to transparency. Mayor Harding highlighted the receipt of this letter and the issue during the May Governance and Transparency Committee meeting.
I just want to highlight attachment 1 from the Department asking Council in our next report to provide some information on why changes made to the media policy. I just wish to highlight that particular attachment.
Following this letter, Council is now required to detail why changes to the media policy were seen as necessary and appropriate in its next quarterly report to the Department. From a resident's point of view, it may be a bit of a mystery why the Director-General would hone in on a media policy above everything else in the report. To be frank, councillors left themselves wide open for criticism by deleting Council's previous statement in the policy regarding transparency, a move that was too cute. The new policy was first brought to the public's attention by Brian Benyon, writing for the Ipswich Tribune. It would appear that councillors' egos got in the way of good governance. The new media policy was drafted and redrafted over several months because common agreement between councillors was obviously very difficult to achieve. In the end, Ipswich City Council now has a new media policy with one simple aim, and that is to keep each councillor happy with their names appearing more frequently in council media releases. While it may please councillor egos, I'm not sure the wider media sees it as a positive move. You can read the full letter from the Director-General and the quarterly report provided by Council online. Check the show notes for links. In other local news, it's been a long time coming, but all eyes will be skyward for the Ipswich Air Tattoo at RAAF Amberley on October 29 and 30 this year. Australia's largest Air Force base will open its gates to the public for the first time since 2008 as part of the Air Tattoo. RAAF Base Amberley has been a vital part of the Ipswich community for more than 80 years, first commencing operations in 1940 during World War II. Details on how to obtain tickets for the RAAF Base Amberley Open Days will be released in June. Storms, flood and pandemic have had some impact on Ipswich's population growth for the first 3 months of 2022. From the latest city snapshot, population is now just under 242,000. The top suburbs for growth are Ripley, Spring Mountain, Redbank Plains, Deebing Heights and Collingwood Park. Some growth numbers have slowed compared to the previous quarter, including new residents down 23% to 1,093, lots created down 63% to 230, and new dwellings down 19% to 393. You can read the full March quarterly report online. And groups are now able to book the new Hardings Paddock Community Hut, located next to Flinders Goulman Conservation Estate. Hardings Hut has been constructed to be self-sufficient with a wastewater treatment system, solar power, kitchen and disability access. The new off-grid facility is surrounded by the natural beauty of the EnviroPlan-funded conservation estate, and it lends itself for use by school groups, meetings and small functions. A reminder, you will find handy links in the show notes, including to Council's YouTube channel where you can watch live council meetings and on demand, and council meeting minutes and agendas. Ipswich Today is supported by Kinetics, people-powered web hosting trusted by Australian businesses since 1999. This podcast is also listener supported. Please make a once-only gift or regular donation to help keep it online. Just go to ipswichtoday.com.au and click the donate button on the homepage to make a payment through PayPal. Follow and stream this podcast from your favourite app, including iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcasts, or play Ipswich Today from smart speakers. Music is supplied by Purple Planet Music. This is Alan Roebuck. Thank you for listening.